Hi, I'm Tasted from Altitude Accelerator, and I'm thrilled to be here with Dr. Ralph Christian Delos Santos from Biofect Innovations. How's it going?
Not too bad. My voice is a little bit short right now, but it's good to meet people, good to speak with you, seeing familiar faces. So I'm ready for another day.
Yeah, for sure. So today we want to dive deep into your entrepreneurial journey and learn a little bit about your innovative company. Are you ready?
Of course.
Great. So for the first question is, what problem is your company trying to solve?
Yes, so for us, we're a biotech company, and really what we're trying to leverage here is the power of microbes. For example, in 1900s, about insulin, we had to kill 20,000 animals just to get 1 pound of insulin. And that went on for 80 years, right? And in the 1980s, we discovered we can engineer a certain microbe and then toss it in a fermenter like making beer so that you make insulin through that process.
Yeah.
So you don't need to kill the animals anymore.
That's
So
good.
this technology, you can adapt it to any other ingredients. Why not? Why just insulin? You can adapt it to different food products. So now this is where my company comes in, where we're leveraging that technology and we're creating something that will solve a problem in the sugar industry. Because sugar, for example, it's in more than 75% of your products. It's hard to avoid. It causes diabetes, cancer, obesity. It kills 3 and 4 people every single year. And not to mention the environmental impact that sugarcane and beets have, for example. So for this, it's either sugar or artificial sweeteners. Have you tried artificial sweeteners?
Yes, I have. It doesn't taste very good, honestly.
That's the first complaint. It doesn't taste very good. And secondly, we're finding out that they're not necessarily as healthy as we thought. So it's either the sugar, which is not good for you, or the artificial sweetener, which is also not good for you. What's in between? That's what we're building. I'll tell you a quick story. Do I have time to tell you a quick story?
Yeah, go for it.
So here's a quick story. There's a fruit in West Africa. It's called the oubli berry. And it's called oubli for a reason, because if you remember your French, oubli means to forget.
Yeah.
Right? And the reason why it's called to forget is because when babies eat the fruit, they forget about their mother's milk.
Oh, wow.
And I got interested, why is it so sweet? It's because there's a protein in there that is 2,000 times sweeter than sugar. So the idea is, why don't we take the fruit, grow it in Canada, take that protein, and use it as an artificial sweetener. Here's the problem, it doesn't grow here. Traditional agriculture is pretty unsustainable in that regard, that you can't scale up that ingredient. It's just an interesting project that you can't commercialize.
Yeah,
now
fair
back to
enough.
the technology, this is where we're using the technology to create it, scaling it up through fermentation.
That is awesome. And what has been your company's success so far?
I mean, for us, we started this project last year in April. We've been lucky that we're surrounded by such a good network of experts and mentors, Altitude including. And we've really just been proving the technology. We developed the proof of concept. We shopped it around during our earlier customer discoveries, market validation. Shout out to Angela, by the way. She's done such a good job for us there. And also just the ecosystem of trying to really force us to determine, is there actual business for this product that you're making? And for us, in terms of successes, I would consider that as a success in terms of gaining traction, both in the business perspective, financially, partnerships, and now we're here. So, just really be happy to be part of the ecosystem here.
That is wonderful. Well, Dr. Delos Santos, thank you so much for doing this interview with us.
Absolutely.
And I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.
Yeah, have a good one.